Have you started to notice it? Getting up from a chair takes more effort than it used to. Walking across the room feels slower. And stairs, well, they've become something you have to think about before climbing. Your legs feel heavy, weaker, a bit unsteady. And while you may have told yourself it's just age, there's actually more to it than that. This is called age-related muscle loss, and it quietly begins in your 60s. It starts with small things: a wobble when you stand, soreness after simple movement, fatigue halfway through the day. But over time, it chips away at your strength, balance, and confidence. You stop walking as far. You skip errands. You hesitate to go out alone. Not because you don't want to, but because your body doesn't feel like it used to, and that feeling is hard to ignore. I've had many patients tell me the same thing. Dr. Porter, I haven't fallen, but I feel like I could. That's enough to scare me. Here's the truth I want you to hear today. You're not stuck with this. Muscle loss can be slowed, even reversed, if you give your body the right support. You don't need intense workouts. You don't need expensive supplements. Sometimes the first step back to strength can be as simple as a cup of tea. In this video, I'll walk you through 3 natural teas that support muscle repair, improve circulation, and gently restore strength, especially in your legs. Each one is backed by science. Each one is simple enough to make it home. If you stay with me until the end, I'll share a bonus tea ingredient you'll probably never heard of, but may help improve blood flow and reduce fatigue even further. If this is your first time here, welcome. I'm Dr. James Porter, and this is Senior Health Compass. If you believe in simple, research-backed ways to feel strong again, feel free to subscribe. I'd be honored to have you with us. Let's begin with a golden tea that does more than just soothe. When patients tell me their legs feel heavy, sore, or just don't recover like they used to, one of the first things I suggest isn't a pill or a workout. It's a cup of ginger turmeric tea. It might sound too simple to matter, but this warm golden drink works on 2 of the biggest culprits behind muscle fatigue and slow recovery after 60, inflammation and poor circulation. Let's start with turmeric. Inside this humble root is a natural compound called curcumin, which has been shown to ease chronic inflammation, the kind that builds up quietly in your muscles and joints over time. It's not the same kind of swelling you get from an injury. This inflammation is low-level, long-term, and it silently wears down your strength day by day. What curcumin does is calm that internal fire. It slows the overactive immune response that causes stiffness and soreness and helps your body shift back into a state where healing can happen. In one study from the Journal of Applied Physiology, older adults who took curcumin reported less muscle soreness and showed fewer signs of muscle damage after exercise. That means quicker recovery and more energy for your next walk, your next errand, or your next day of simply living. But turmeric doesn't work alone. This is where ginger comes in. Ginger is a circulation booster. As we age, our blood vessels can become less flexible, making it harder for our hearts to pump nutrient-rich blood all the way down to our leg muscles. Ginger helps relax those blood vessels, improving flow and ensuring your muscles get the oxygen and nutrients they need to repair and grow stronger. So, how do you make it? Simple. Take a small piece of fresh ginger and a small piece of fresh turmeric root, about 1 inch each. Slice them thinly. You don't even need to peel them. Place the slices in a mug, pour hot water over them, and let it steep for about 5 to 10 minutes. A little black pepper can help your body absorb the curcumin, and a touch of honey adds a nice sweetness. Try 1 cup a day, maybe in the morning to get started, or in the evening to soothe tired legs. Hey everyone, welcome back to Senior Health Compass. If this is your first time here, I'm Dr. James Porter. I'm so glad you've joined us. Here we focus on simple, research-backed ways to help you feel strong and vibrant again. Today, let us talk about something truly special, a golden tea that does more than just soothe your soul. So many of my patients tell me their legs feel heavy, sore, or just don't recover like they used to. And one of the very first things I suggest isn't a new pill or a complicated workout. It's a simple cup of ginger turmeric tea. Now I know it might sound too simple to make a real difference, but this warm, golden drink targets 2 of the biggest culprits behind muscle fatigue and slow recovery after 60, inflammation and poor circulation. Let's start with turmeric. Inside this humble root is a powerful natural compound called curcumin. Curcumin is a rock star when it comes to easing chronic inflammation, that quiet, low-level kind that builds up in your muscles and joints over many years. It's not like the swelling you get from an injury. This is a long-term inflammation that silently chips away at your strength day by day. What curcumin does is it calms that internal fire. It helps dial down the overactive immune response that causes stiffness and soreness, allowing your body to shift back into a state of healing. A study in the Journal of Applied Physiology found that older adults who added curcumin to their daily routine reported faster muscle recovery and less soreness, especially after physical activity. Now let's bring in its partner, ginger. As we get older, our circulation naturally tends to slow down. This means your muscles get less oxygen and fewer nutrients, which is a major reason for tired, aching legs. Your muscles are basically starving for what they need to recover. Ginger is a natural wonder for this. It gently helps to open up blood vessels, supporting smoother, more efficient blood flow. A 2020 study in phytotherapy. Research showed that seniors who regularly consumed ginger had improved walking endurance and fewer leg cramps, with noticeable results in just a few weeks. And here's the best part. Ginger actually helps your body absorb more of the curcumin from turmeric, making them a true power couple. They work so much better together than they do alone. Ginger boosts circulation while turmeric soothes muscle tension. It's a combination that's gentle, natural, and incredibly effective. It's a simple, comforting ritual that can make a world of difference for your legs. Are you feeling tired even after a full night's rest? Do your legs feel heavy before the day has even really begun? For many of us, especially as we get older, this kind of fatigue isn't just about overworked muscles. It's often rooted in something less visible, but just as real. Chronic stress. This quiet stress builds up, making your sleep shallow, your body tense, and recovery feel impossible. It's a physical barrier that keeps you from feeling strong. But what if I told you there's a simple, natural way to start breaking down that barrier? It begins with a cup of tea. Let's start with ginseng green tea. Ginseng is a powerful adaptogen known for its ability to fight fatigue and sharpen your mind, making it as easy. First, steep a bag of green tea in hot, but not boiling, water for about 3 minutes. Then, add a few thin slices of fresh ginseng root, or about a 1/4 teaspoon of powdered ginseng. Let that steep for another 5 minutes to let the magic happen. If you like, a touch of honey or a squeeze of lemon really complements the flavor. Try drinking 1 cup a day, maybe in the morning or early afternoon to get you going. After about a week or two, you'll likely notice a change. It's not a sudden jolt of energy like caffeine. It's more of a steady, clear vitality that helps you power through your day without that afternoon crash. This daily ritual isn't just a drink. It's a way to support your body's natural ability to rebuild strength and stay sharp, both physically and mentally. When that mental fog finally lifts, you'll start to feel that momentum coming back. Now, if stress and tension are your main struggles, there's another amazing root that can help: ashwagandha. While ginseng gives you that gentle push of energy, the strength of ashwagandha lies in its remarkable calming effect. It's another adaptogen, but it works by helping your body manage stress more effectively. Think of it as a reset button for your nervous system. It helps lower cortisol levels, which is your body's main stress hormone. When cortisol is high, you feel anxious, your sleep is disrupted, and your body stays in a constant state of alert. Ashwagandha gently tells your body it's safe to relax. By doing this, it helps you achieve deeper, more restorative sleep. And we all know that quality sleep is the foundation of recovery and strength. Making ashwagandha root tea is just as simple. You can use dried root pieces or powder. Just simmer it gently in water for about 10 minutes, then strain. It has an earthy taste, so adding a little honey or a splash of almond milk can make it a really comforting evening drink. Having a cup before bed can transform your nights, helping you wake up feeling genuinely rested and ready to face the day. So whether you need a gentle lift to fight fatigue or a calming ritual to soothe stress, these ancient roots offer powerful support. It's about giving your body the tools it needs to find its own balance again. Ever feel like your body is just stuck in survival mode, constantly stressed and slow to recover? There's a powerful reason for that, and it's a hormone called cortisol. It's our body's main stress signal, and as we get older, it tends to stick around longer than it should. When that happens, it's bad news for our muscles. Muscle tissue breaks down faster, inflammation goes up, and recovery slows to a crawl. But what if there was a way to gently nudge our bodies out of this constant state of alarm? This is where a remarkable herb called ashwagandha comes in. In a clinical study published in the Journal of Ayurveda and Integrative Medicine, something amazing happened. Seniors who took ashwagandha extract daily for just 12 weeks saw significant improvements. We're talking better lower body strength, faster walking speed, and improved balance. On top of that, they slept better and felt less anxious. The message is crystal clear. When your body isn't fighting to survive, it finally has the energy to heal and rebuild. But that's not all. Ashwagandha also supports your nervous system. This is huge because your nervous system directly controls how stable and coordinated your legs feel. Have you ever stood up and felt a bit shaky? Not because your muscles aren't strong enough, but because the signal from your brain to your muscles isn't as quick as it used to be. That's a sign your neuromuscular connections might be slowing down. Ashwagandha helps strengthen those vital pathways, making you feel more stable and confident on your feet. And let's talk about sleep, because it's the foundation of all recovery. If you struggle with getting a good night's rest, this is for you. Ashwagandha has a natural calming effect. Many people find that drinking it as a tea before bed helps them fall asleep faster and wake up feeling less stiff and sore. This is so important because our muscles don't grow when we're exercising. They grow and repair themselves while we're resting. Without deep restorative sleep, even the best diet and exercise routine won't give you the results you're looking for. I have a patient, Karen, who's 67. She started drinking ashwagandha tea every evening after dinner. Before, she was waking up 2 to 3 times a night, feeling groggy and achy in the mornings. Within a few weeks of this simple new habit, she started sleeping through the night. She told me she felt more energetic during her morning walks and even noticed that her balance had improved when she was gardening. It was a simple change, but it made a world of difference in her daily life. So, how can you incorporate this into your own routine? It's incredibly simple. You can find ashwagandha in various forms like powders, capsules, or pre-packaged tea bags. A warm cup of ashwagandha tea in the evening can be a wonderfully soothing ritual to wind down your day. The taste is earthy, and some people like to add a little honey or a splash of milk. The key is consistency. Making it a regular part of your evening routine allows your body to truly benefit from its calming and restorative properties. Think of it this way. You're not just drinking a cup of tea. You're sending a signal to your body that it's time to relax, repair, and recharge. You're reactively lowering those stress hormones that hold you back and giving your muscles and nervous system the support they need to stay strong and resilient. It's a small, simple step that can lead to big improvements in your strength, stability, and overall sense of well-being. So why not give it a try and see how it can help you feel your best? Thanks for watching today. If you found this helpful, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more tips on staying strong and active at any age. My mother used to wake up 3 times a night and felt drained every morning. After a month, she told me she sleeps deeper and actually wants to go for her walks again. To prepare the tea, simmer a teaspoon of dried ashwagandha root gently in water for about 15 minutes. Strain and drink it warm. It has a slightly earthy flavor, which pairs nicely with cinnamon or honey if you'd like a sweeter touch. Some people prefer it in the evening for better sleep, others in the morning for calm, steady energy. Either way, the key is consistency. Ashwagandha root tea isn't about pushing harder. It's about giving your body permission to slow down, to recover, to shift out of stress mode so your muscles can rebuild from the inside out. When it comes to regaining strength and mobility after 60, the real key isn't intensity, it's consistency. And often the smallest habits create the biggest impact over time. That's why building a daily tea ritual matters more than most people think. These teas, ginger, turmeric, ginseng, and ashwagandha, each offer unique support. One reduces inflammation and improves circulation. Another builds stamina and mental clarity. The last calms the nervous system and restores restful sleep. But none of them work as a quick fix. They work when they're part of your rhythm. Our bodies thrive on gentle, repeated care. Muscles grow stronger not through force but through regular signals that say, you are safe, you are healing, you are being nourished. That's what 1 cup of tea can do when taken seriously, day after day. There's also something deeply powerful about the ritual itself. Preparing tea is simple. Boiling water, steeping ingredients, holding the warmth in your hands. But it creates a moment of intention, a pause in the day when you choose healing over habit, presence over passivity. It doesn't have to be complicated. You don't need to brew all 3 teas. Just choose the one that matches what your body needs right now. If your legs ache, go with ginger and turmeric. If you feel drained, try ginseng. If you're restless or anxious at night, let ashwagandha support your sleep. 1 cup, once a day, every day. That's the start. Over time, this small act begins to reprogram how your body responds to stress, fatigue, and recovery. It becomes part of your identity. It's not just something you do, but something that reminds you, I'm still in charge of my health. No tea can replace movement or good food, but a daily tea ritual can open the door. It can clear the fog, reduce the ache, and restore the quiet energy you need to move against adily, confidently, and on your terms. If you made it this far, let me tell you something simple but powerful. You deserve to feel strong again, not someday, not in theory, but here, now, in your own body, at your own pace, in a way that feels real. Leg weakness, fatigue, and that quiet fear of losing independence, they're not just part of aging. They're signals. Signals that your body still wants to fight for you if you'll give it the chance. And as we've seen, that chance doesn't have to come from something extreme. It can start with a teacup, with 10 quiet minutes each morning, with one small choice that becomes a daily rhythm. Because healing isn't always loud. Sometimes it's quiet, gentle, repeated, personal. The research supports it. Biology supports it. And more than anything, you're worth it. You've taken time today to learn something new, to consider your body's needs, and to reflect on how you want to feel moving forward. That alone is a powerful step. Keep going. And if you found this video helpful, even in a small way, I want to thank you for being here. Truly, please consider giving this video a like, sharing it with someone you care about, or leaving a comment below. Your words might just inspire someone else to take their first step too. And if you'd like more videos like this, simple, science-backed, and made just for you, don't forget to subscribe, because you're not alone on this path, and the journey back to strength is still yours to claim.